Like I don't know. I feel
I
like
have my
Liverpool.
thoughts. I have my thoughts.
could have- Hello everyone, it's me, Tori, and we're back again with another episode of The Blues Barbie. So today I thought we'd do a really nice, quick transfer window recap. And we have with us a very special guest today, someone that's never been on the channel, obviously. We have Victorinoball. He's a member of, Zone 6 and GV podcast, so we had to get the expert opinion. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for inviting me as well.
So you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I thought we just sort of rank the big sixes, transfer window from number 6 to number 1.
Okay.
If I look down, obviously it's because I'm reading off my laptop.
Yeah.
Number 6, worst window, in my very humble opinion, has to be for me, Manchester United, personally. I just think that there's so many things about their window that just didn't make sense. One, I don't like that midfield. Mount, I'm sorry, used to be my baby.
But they just signed Amrabat.
Yeah, I was just going to talk about that. Okay. I feel like, as well as Amrabat, it's a bit underwhelming for me. I don't know, with Amrabat, I get flashes of, Ziyech. I don't know how well he's going to work out at that club. And then Reguilon as well. They have, because they needed a left back, so that's fine. And I heard that they got Reguilon on loan, which I think is solving something that you need, fine.
Yeah, but Reguilon asked though.
He asked. To me, their window was the worst out of the big six. What do you think?
I'm thinking I put them. They were quite low there for me as well. I think it's either them or. Yeah, man. Has to be Manchester United. Like the Amrabat signing because I think he's a quality player. And the Onana signing is also a good signing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good signing.
But, the Højlund, for example, we don't know if he's going to kick on this season. We have to wait a year. Mount as well. We don't know with the new position if he's going to be as good as he was in his previous years in Chelsea. So, it's a bit of ifs with their signings, if I'm being real.
Yeah.
So I'll say, United had the worst window. But I won't be surprised if some of their ballers
ball out.
Yeah, prove us wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, who would you put as number 5? Yeah. I know he's going to say something controversial now.
Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham. Yeah.
Wow.
Tottenham, yeah.
Wow, that's very interesting because I have Spurs much higher up in my window, personally. Why do you think that they're number 5?
Because I think the other teams, the teams left, I think they've had a better window. The only highlight player in Tottenham, in my opinion, is Maddison.
Yeah, I agree.
Their midfield is 2 of the midfielders that are bowling with Maddison right now were in Tottenham before. Basuma, Sarr, Kulusevski was there last season. Son has always been there. Richarlison, Van der. Yeah, they signed one CB, but their squad depth in CB is still very poor. If Van der Ven and Romero get injured, Tottenham is cooked.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, they have a good first 11, but the depth around the team is still very poor. They have some dead wood that they need to get rid of.
Yeah.
So I'll put them. Yeah, that's why I put them 5th.
Okay.
I'll put them 5th. Yeah.
I mean, I'll talk about Spurs later because I have them a bit higher, but I do agree with a lot of the things that you said.
Yeah. Okay.
My 5th.
I know what she's gonna say.
It has to be Liverpool.
What the flip?
It has to be Liverpool.
This is bullshit.
It has to be Liverpool. I'm not okay. Let me explain myself. Right, you guys. I like McAllister.
It's not about what you like, girl.
I like him. But everybody else is kind of what is an Endo? What does that mean?
I know.
They got Endo, so then they got Endo.
I know.
Also, the other guy, what's his name? No, the Wisconsin.
Show us live. Don't this show us live, bro.
Did rubbish.
Nah, niggas out here hating. Niggas out here hating on my midfield, bro.
He hasn't played well, and I just feel like the way he lost out on Caicedo was just kind of embarrassing.
Cool.
And Lavia, it's just kind of it just doesn't scream mighty Reds. They needed to have a very strong window because I feel like Liverpool is on a bit of a decline, at least from where they used to be.
Oh wow!
So I feel like
are we watching really the same Premier League this season? My club is unbeaten. Like, bro.
No. Okay. You did see my tweet. That game against Newcastle, you guys ate that. I give you guys that.
Alright, cool.
But like, I don't know. I'm not convinced personally. I'm not convinced. Cool. We're going to move on to number 4. With Spurs, I think just because I initially had them higher up, just because I really, really like the Maddison signing. I really like that signing.
Spurs window was better than Liverpool's. Noted.
And also, like, Kulusevski, you might say that yes, he was there last season, but I feel like making him permanent was also very important. And like, I like Brennan Johnson as well. 50 million is insane to me, but I do like Brennan Johnson. So I feel like all of their signings have been smart, but like Maddison is the only like wow factor for me in their transfer window. So like,
yeah. So Maddison makes their transfer window better than Liverpool.
Yes, because you guys don't have any wow factor.
Wow.
I'm just
Silver Slam, McAllister, don't wow. Oh wow.
What are those people?
Alright, cool. My number 4.
Yeah.
City, man. Don't get me wrong, City, got the right players with Gravidol, and they strengthened the defense, the midfield, and the attack with Doku, Gravidol, and Kovacic and Matheus Nunes.
Yeah.
Well, City already have dogs in this first starting team. Rodri, KDB, Fitz, Haaland. They already have some players that are already like gelling in the Pep system. So Pep was, in my own opinion, was just adding depth with players.
It was just sprinkles.
Yeah, because guys were leaving, so he needed to replace certain guys. Don't get me wrong, the Doku signing, in my opinion, was quite sick.
Yeah.
But compared to like City level, just think City just added a bit of spice, as she said, to their team. So yeah, I put them 4th.
Yeah.
I put them 4th. Yeah.
I have City as 3rd. Just I probably only have them as 3rd because they have Kova now, and Kova is my favorite footballer.
Yeah, Kova a baller too.
But I do think that they addressed City's thing about City signings is they are very, very pragmatic. Like they any hole that they have, they plug it up immediately. So they don't do anything more than that. Mahrez left, they bought.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They needed a CB, they bought Guardiola. So like those kind of things, and I like that about them. They don't try to do too much. They just do exactly what they need to do.
Yeah.
So that's
get it
why
done quickly too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So number 3, right in the middle, feels right for them. Yeah. So, but yeah, even without all of those people, they're still going to win the league anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's what I was like. We're just adding extra depth to their team,
Yeah. Okay. Your number 3.
Liverpool Football Club. See, I need to explain something. I think people are underestimating our transfer window. In the type of markets we're in right now, yes, we missed out on Lavia, we missed out on Caicedo. But in the markets we're in right now, to get players like Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and McAllister for 130 million, it's not something that you can just disrespect, in my own opinion. Some people are spending 115 million on a DM, like their levels. Yes, my club wanted to spend 100.
Thank you, address that.
Yeah, I had to address it, but like I'm just saying, we didn't spend 115. Some are spending 58 million on a 19-year-old that has only played 1 season. You get what I mean, So like, I just feel like, the prices we got certain players. Yes, Endo is quite of a question mark, yes, but I'm still going to give him time. But I think players like Szoboszlai should not be slept on. Players like McAllister should not be slept on. And players like Gravenberch certainly should not be slept on. We showed the ambition by dropping 110 on Caicedo. But yes, he rejected us. And that's life. You don't get what you want all the time.
True.
But we actually showed that's what Liverpool fans are forgetting. We showed the ambition, bro. In my own opinion, the only question mark there is Endo. And I just hope, I pray to God Almighty up there, please. He should prove everybody wrong, including me.
I actually just remembered that Arsenal signed Rice. So for me, Arsenal have to be number 2. Like, yeah. Rice is a solid signing for them. And I can't believe he went there. He should have come to Chelsea.
Cool.
But it's alright. Well, allow him go there.
So Chelsea okay.
I don't understand the signing of Havertz. I want to understand because as much as I like Havertz, he's one of those people that doesn't do anything, but looks like they're doing something. Okay. Like, you know what? Aside that, just because of Rice, they're number 2 for me.
Okay. So. My number 2 is Chelsea Football Club. The reason why I put them number 2 is that, no disrespect to some of the signings they got. God. Caicedo, nice, good signing, too expensive. I can't put Chelsea number 1 for spending 150 million on a DM. That is not right.
His team wanted to do the exact same thing.
But with the signing that you did, it may seem like I'm salty, but there's a signing that you made just didn't make sense to me was the Lavia signing. Because now, look at this, for example, like Gallagher keeps on balling like the way he is right now. And then Nkunku comes back. What happens to Lavia, bro?
I mean, I don't like Galadog.
Yeah, you may not like him, but your manager likes him. There's no space for Lavia in your starting team, and you're not playing Europe. You're going to play FA Cup and Carabao. Like, okay. Like, you're not going to be playing that every week. Lavia's development is going to be fucked up. You man are going to fuck it up.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But that I feel like that's just like other considerations. Like, did we have a good window? Yes or no? That's what we should be talking about here.
No. Jeez, you sign 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds as well. Like, you didn't
really has a thing for all of those 15-year-olds in Brazil.
Okay, you signed Cole Palmer too.
Yeah.
I think I don't know why guys hating on that signing, but I think that's a serious signing from Chelsea. I ain't gonna lie. I rate Cole Palmer.
Anyways, Chelsea should be number 1. And we are number 1. Because the reason why we're not even number 1 is not even because of any incomings, but how many outgoings we made. We cleared every single...
I have a question for you. Oh, yeah. You know these outgoings that you Chelsea fans keep talking about?
Yeah.
You know some of these players you got rid of, you bought them last year. Do you know how shitty that is?
The point is, every single person that was terrible has left the club.
I understand. That's good.
We have gotten rid of every weapon fashioned against us.
Yeah, I completely understand that. But like, you bought some of these players a year ago. Like,
but they need
why can't you guys like just admit
because it's not necessarily about it's about them being shit. It's more about the fact that Boli is clearly building Chelsea 2030. Every single person that we've bought is under 22, and we've signed them on a 7+1.
Okay, so why did you buy guys like Koulibaly?
No, but because I feel like the difference is then we didn't have a sporting director. We do now. We have direction and we have vision.
Okay, so you can admit that Chelsea last year had no direction or no. So you didn't know what you were doing.
I agree that we were just doing stuff. But last year, we're here to talk about this year. The point is, we got rid of all of our bad players. Every single one has left our club. We thank God. And we got in so many good players. Caicedo, Lavia, Jackson.
You put Jackson too.
Jackson is my baby. Like,
you had a good window.
We actually had a good window. Anybody that says that we did it is actually hating. I don't know how to feel about Cole Palmer. Like, I'm trying to understand that one a bit more. But I kind of see the vision now. Now that I've slept on it, I'm marinated on it. I see the vision as like we need a number 10, and somebody that can also play as number 10. Yeah,
I was just about to say that. I'm hearing he can play right wing.
Yeah, 10, and that's exactly the kind of profile of attacker we were looking for.
Because guys, sorry, no disrespect to Enzo, but he can't play that role.
No, Enzo, no, but obviously he can't. He's a number 8. I'm happy to say that he can't play that role because he can't.
Look, I've just heard some Chelsea fans say he can.
No, I think just because with Enzo, we want to believe that he's Superman.
Bro, that's the P. You man love that dude.
He is. My jersey that's covering is.
It's because he has that aura and that tattoo on his hand.
He has lion tattoo on his back. For you, who is someone? I don't remember.
Number 1, Arsenal Football Club.
Oh yeah.
Bar injuries, if Timber was fit, I don't think Chelsea's window was better because Arsenal solved their problem with Partey. No, sorry, with Declan Rice. I mean. I don't know what Arteta is doing with the Partey right back then right now, but like if he played a midfield of Declan Rice, Partey, and Odegaard, like I just don't want to see that midfield yet. I just hope Arteta continues with these experiments because that's what I'm liking because he's killing Arsenal's ball in my own opinion. Because they also got all their players before they went to America. So like they did all their business early. Yeah, as much as I don't really like that football club, I have to give it to them. Harvard signing, I'm the type of person that gives players chances. I'm a big fan of Darwin Núñez, and you do reap the benefits of investing in low
One
stocks.
Good game, hey!
Look at you. You're wild on, but like it's a new team, it's a new environment. Even though they are like a jamming team, like this guy's coming from a destroyed Chelsea, you know, a tattered Chelsea, a dismantled Chelsea, no direction.
We rated our 1 to 6. So, who do you think is going to be the signing of the summer?
I hate to say this, James Maddison.
That was my answer too.
You know, I don't really think Spurs have pressure on them, and like he's just going to improve them on a different level. You know,
I feel like he's the only person that can try to keep up the sort of contributions that Kane was making.
Yeah,
and like he's the only person on that team that looks like is going to be able to keep, like, at least try to contribute the way Kane did.
Yeah, but I think we should also not really sleep on Richarlison. You know, now he's finding like, no, listen, now he's getting game time now. He never got that before. And even though he may be shit, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's a good player, but you know, like, you know, in terms of like, you know, the amount of chances Spurs create, there's no way he won't convert some of those. Yeah. Like, even though he's not the best player in the world, Son as well needs to wake the hell up.
Guys, he's been terrible for like the past season.
Bro, guys, as if age is catching up to him. Guy needs to jazz up. I don't know what's going on.
I was gonna say Jackson, but like I'm gonna say Maddison so that I don't put too much pressure on Jackson. And like,
how is Jackson? Jackson is like Nunes, you know. No, never get into that. But let's just go.
Top of the summer. Who do you think?
You go first, actually.
Actually, no.
I have to give it a little think.
No, actually, my answer is very simple. It has to be Havertz.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It has to be Havertz. Like, as much as I like him as a person, he's not a real footballer. Like he does. Like
I hear you though.
He just does. I don't know what thing about him is. He just does all of the basics well, but like he doesn't have any attributes that like I can say yes, he is worth £80 million just because of this. Doesn't make sense.
I hear you, can't lie.
I think that's it, pretty much. Oh. Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, this was interesting.
Very interesting.
I enjoyed this. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy this too.
Yes, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye, niggas.